Today we shall be discussing Torudutt's poem Lakshman. We have already read The Lotus by Torudutt, and you all know that Torudutt is an Indo-Anglian poetess, and her famous collection of poems is Ancient Ballads and Legends of Hindustan, which was posthumously published in 1882. So here this poem Lakshman, it also appears in the same collection, and the poem is a long narrative poem. It consists of 22 stanzas of 8 lines each, and each stanza consists of alternating rhymes. This poem, it tells us a story of the heroic character of Ramayana, that is Lakshman, and the poem shows Toru's fascination for ancient mythical stories. The poem is written in the conversational style, and the repetitions of words, lines, and phrases impart rhythm to the poem. So, the poem here is a conversation between Sita and Lakshman. Now, Sita is urging Lakshman to go and help Ram. She believes that Ram is in danger. Ram has gone out in the forest to hunt the golden deer as demanded by her, and she hears the cry of Ram and she feels that Ram is in danger, and so she requests Lakshman to go for the help of Ram. But Lakshman is reluctant. He doesn't want to move because he believes that this is some kind of foul play, and he has been left behind by Ram. He was commanded by Ram to not to leave Sita in any case, and that is why he doesn't want to go. So here we see Sita requesting Lakshman. Hark, Lakshman, hark, again that cry. It is my husband's voice. O hasten to his succor fly. No more hast thou, dear friend, a choice. He calls on thee, perhaps his foes, environ him on all sides round. That wail, it means death's final throes. Why stand thou as magic bound? So hark, hark means listen. So she says to Lakshman, she hears the cry of Ram and she is asking Lakshman to listen to that cry. And she is confident that it is her husband's voice. It is my husband's voice. It is Ram's cry. Oh, hasten. So she's asking Ram to hurry. She's asking Lakshman to hurry up. She wants that Lakshman should go into the forest for her husband's help. To his succor fly. Succor, that is Lakshman. He must go and help Ram. No more hast thou, dear friend, a choice. She says that Lakshman has no choice. He calls on thee, perhaps his foes, and whine him on all sides round. So she says that Ram is calling you, and perhaps that Ram is surrounded on all sides by enemies. Foes means enemies. That wail, that is that cry of with pain. So that cry, it is of Ram according to Sita, and she says that it means death's final throes, that it means that he is really in danger, and so she is asking Lakshman, why are you standing as magic bound? Is this a time for thought? O gird thy bright sword on and take thy bow. He heeds not, hears not any word. Evil hangs over us, I know. Swift in decision, prompt in deed, brave unto rashness, can this be? The man to whom all looked at need, is it my brother that I see? Is this a time for thought? So when she sees that Lakshman is not moving, she questions Lakshman, is this the time to stand and think? Oh, gird means tie your sword and take your bow, and he heeds not, hears not any word. Evil hangs over us. She says that she know that the time is evil for them, and then she says about Lakshman, swift in decision, prompt in deed. That is, he has always been fast in decision and quick in action. Brave unto rashness, can this be? So, uh, Lakshman is the person who shows bravery and even at the last moment, and he is the man to whom all looked at. So then, see, she is wondering whether he is her own brother. That is, because Lakshman doesn't move, because Lakshman is, according to Sita, he's behaving in a strange manner. So she questioned, is it the same brother that I see? Oh no, and I must run alone, for further here I cannot stay. Art thou transformed to blind dumb stone? Wherefore this impious strange delay? That cry, it seems to ring still in my ears. I cannot bear suspense. If help we fail to bring, his death at least we both can share. And then, when Sita sees that there is no effect of her speaking to Lakshman, then she says that she must run alone. She must alone go for Ram's help. Oh no, and I must run alone, for further here I cannot stay, because she cannot stay here. Then she again looks at Lakshman and she says, art thou transformed to blind dumb stone? Because Lakshman is not reacting, so she feels that she questions, have you been changed to a blind dumb stone? Wherefore this impious strange delay? And then she says that this act of Lakshman is unholy, unsacred. It is a strange kind of delay. That cry, it seems to ring still in my ears. Now, she can still hear the cry of Ram. I cannot bear suspense. If help we fail to bring, his death at least we both can share. So she says that she's going to go now, because she cannot stay behind, and even if she would be of no help, then at least she, they, she, in his death she would be there with him. Then Lakshman, he starts speaking and he says, O calm thyself, Videhan queen, no cause is there for any fear. Hast thou his prowess never seen? Wipe off for shame that dastard tear. So he says, he calls Sita the Videhan queen, and he asks her to calm down. Then he says that he questions Sita, is she not aware about the prowess? Prowess means the strength of Ram. Wipe off for shame that dastard tear. What being of demonian birth could ever brave his mighty arm? So Lakshman, he says that no demon can ever harm Ram. Is there a creature on earth that dares to work our hero harm? So Lakshman, he believes that there is no creature on this earth who can ever harm Ram, and that is why he feels that Ram is safe in the forest and he needs no help, and he is just reminding Sita of the strength of Ram. The lion and the grizzly bear cower when they see his royal look, sun staring eagles of the air, his glance of anger cannot brook. So then Lakshman says that even the animals, all animals, they fear Ram. The lion and the bear, they are frightened when they see the royal look of Ram. And the eagles in the air, even they get frightened with the glance of anger of Ram. Pythons and cobras at his street to their most secret coverts glide. And python and cobras, when they are at his steps, when they are at Ram's steps, then they secretly move to their places. Bowed to the dust, each serpent head erect before in hooded pride. So even this snake, it bows before Ram. Rakshas, Danavs, demons, ghosts acknowledge in their hearts his might and slink to their remotest coast in terror at his very sight. So all kind of Rakshas, Danavs, demons, they are aware of Ram's power, might, Ram's power, and they even move to the remote corner, to the far off corner, uh, in terror of his very sight. That is, whenever Ram appears before them, even they are frightened and they move to the remote areas. Evil to him, oh fear it not, whatever foes against him rise, banish for aye the foolish thought, and be thyself bold, great, and wise. So Lakshman, he's trying to he's trying to make Sita believe that there would be no harm to Ram, and he says that whoever may be the enemy, but there is no fear. Ram is safe, and he asks Sita to leave aside the foolish thought. What is the foolish thought? That Ram is in danger. So Lakshman, he asks Sita to leave aside the foolish thought and be thyself, and be thyself. That is, he reminds her of her qualities, which is that she's bold, great, and wise, and she should act in the same manner. So that is, she should be bold, great, and wise, and she should believe this thing, that Ram can never be in danger. So we'll continue the rest of the poem in our next presentation.